All right, finger tapping time. 60 beats per minute. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. One 80. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 240. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So, just to really drive home what we were talking about yesterday. Maybe this would be a good recap too. Intervals is a distance. So when we say like a major second or a 2, we're talking about going up a whole step from something. So like boom to boom. Remember, the interval numbers correspond with the notes in your major scale. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to 1. So that's the 1 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So, anytime you are a whole step away from your root note, that is a major second or second. Anytime you are 2 whole steps away, that's a major third or just a third. So, and then we got this right here is your 4th, there's your 5th, your 6th, and then there's your 7th, which is always 1 half step below the root note. So, fastest way to find the 7th of any note, fastest way to find the 7th interval of any note is just go down a half step. That's it. Because you could argue, well, yeah, but how is the 7 below the 1? Because we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Well, there's your 1 again, down to the 7. Typically, yes, the 7 is played at a higher octave. But we're just worried about, well, what's that note name? What is the note name? That's it. And then you put the 7th interval at the appropriate octave. But again, this is just to find the 7th interval the fastest way. That's it. That's it. So let's say we're on an A note. Go down a half step. That's a G sharp. That's the 7. Let's say we're on a C. We go down a half step to a B. B is the 7th interval of C. If we are on an E, we go down a half step. D sharp. That is the 7th interval of E. That's all it is. So, when you were doing this, and you played that guy, when you were supposed to play a G major 7, and then you just played a G dominant 7, or G7, when you played the F note there, and then that was, the question was, well, what interval was that? So, find that out. Like, you could have just gone up to that octave right there, which you did, because you played it like... Right, so 1, 3, 5, flat 7, 5, 3, 1, 3, 5, flat 7, 1 again. So anytime you are a whole step below the root, it's a flat 7. Because if you go down a half step from the root, and that gives you the 7, when you flat that note, you are flatting the 7. So, half step below the root note, that's the 7th interval. Whole step below the root note, that's a flat 7. So, half step below the root note gives you the note name of the 7th interval. If you go down a whole step from the root note, you get the note name of the flat 7 or minor 7 interval of that note, of the root note. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have questions, let me know. I'll see you again next week. I don't know how to stop this. Here we go. All right.